Morning, guys. It's Leland from New Beginnings Retreat. I've been reading some posts I wanted to make a comment on because I had a personal experience I wanted to share with you. I see that a lot of guys are really troubled about, I got called ma'am, or I don't seem like I'm passing. So I have something for you to consider. I used to struggle with this a lot because I feel like when you look at me from here to, my belly, I look like my father. Certainly I'm my dad on the top half. And then I have this pear-shaped mangina area, which is my mother. And so when you look at me, and I'm not on hormones, so when you look at me, I usually get, sir, oh my God, ma'am, I'm so sorry. People get so confused or whatever. Once I had my breasts removed, it really didn't get a lot better, and I was so baffled. I couldn't understand why. I'm like, I don't have breasts anymore. Can't you clearly see I'm a dude? I mean, Of course, then my voice isn't low. I can work at it and really make it lower, but I don't do that very often. And especially if I get excited, it gets high like a little girl. And so, but I'm just me, and I'm kind of used to it. But it irritates my wife sometimes a lot. So we were in the bank, and there was a young girl, 21 or 22 years old, dressed really sexy, low-cut shirt. Obviously you could see the tops of her breasts, and not that I was looking, but there's a point to the story. So we were sitting at the desk, and we were talking about, when my name gets changed, coming in and changing it at the bank and stuff. She had no issues with that, and we were going back and forth. And then as I got up to get a glass of water, she said she or ma'am or something, and my wife caught it. So when I came and sat back down, my wife said to her, why would you call my partner she when we just obviously went through all this and you realize that he masculine identifies? And she kind of got a puzzled look on her face, and she goes, oh, that's really strange, because when I look at him, I feel like masculine, I see a masculine figure. But she said, I think the best way for me to describe it is, I'm 21 years old and I find myself relatively attractive. I'm not, please don't think I'm grouping all men into this, because I'm not, but I'm just giving you her words. She said, and typically what I get is, because of my age, the way I dress, that I am attractive, that I like to wear sexy clothes. A lot of times I find that men are talking to my breasts, not to my face. They don't really take me that serious because they think, what could a 21-year-old bimbo really know? She was an officer at the bank, actually, by the way. And so she said, when I get up, I always feel their eyes, or I typically feel their eyes, following my ass. And so I feel tense, like I have to be on guard, almost predatory behavior from them. And I don't feel that from your partner. I just feel a kind of calm masculine energy. But I guess sometimes I identify the non-predatory behavior or the non-aggressive wolf whistling behavior to female. And so it just came out of my mouth, female. And she said, of course, too, not to say that all men are that way, but it is a constant battle that she fights in her daily life. And so I think that we need to understand that it's all about the energy. A lot of it's about the energy with people. That's why I don't get all bent out of shape when someone says ma'am or calls me she, because I just allow people to feel what energy they feel towards me, and whatever words they use to describe that. I don't get all crazy about it. I prefer male pronouns, of course, and I like to be called he, or I prefer sir. But, the truth is that it's all about the energy, guys. It's all about the energy. So just, don't get so bent out of shape. It might not always be about being passable, but perhaps some of the more gentle, nurturing energy you're putting out, people are equating it more with female. I'm not saying it's right or that it's wrong. I'm just saying that might be the way that it is. Take all things into consideration before passing judgment. Everybody have a great Monday. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. We are waiting on a new patient to come in, and tonight we're getting the Christmas tree for the holidays, and we'll be decorating on Thanksgiving. So see y'all soon, guys. Bye-bye.